Hello, and welcome to another XForce Data Summit presentation. Today we're going to talk about Einstein Analytics. And the expert presenting on Einstein Analytics today is Sachin Arora. His title is Principal Solutions Architect. He works for a company called Cloud Analogy. Cloud Analogy is an international consultancy. They're a Salesforce Silver Partner. And Sachin's going to tell us the basics of Einstein Analytics and why you might or might not want to use it. So without further ado, here's Sachin.
Thank you, Leah. Thanks a lot for the introduction. Hello, everyone. Thanks a lot for joining into this conference. So today I will be talking about the Einstein Analytics for every business. And you can reach out to me. My details are mentioned, like I'm present on LinkedIn, and my email address is also present on the screen. So before getting started, let me quickly give my background. So my name is Sachin Arora, as Leah mentioned, and I'm Principal Solution Architect at Cloud Analogy. So I'm the expert in CRM, in CRM setup and CRM development, and I'm 3x Salesforce certified, as well as other than on the Salesforce, I hold the certificates of Oracle. I'm Java certified professional, and recently I got Dell Boomi certified, as well as I'm Scrum certified master, and I'm specializes in particularly insurance domain, finance domain, and real estate domain. And on Salesforce, not only like on a particular product, I specializes in all the product, whether it's a sales cloud, whether it's a service cloud, whether it's a communities, desk.com. So I have a knowledge of almost every product of Salesforce. So that's all about myself. And you can reach out to me on LinkedIn or Twitter, and you can find the details on the screen. And I also have a website, sachinsf.com. So let's move ahead with the agenda of today's webinar. So the agenda, like what I will be talking about is analytics overview, like what is analytics and what is Salesforce Einstein Analytics, and how Salesforce Analytics is present in different clouds of Salesforce. And then we'll see a short demo, and then we'll be concluding this complete session, and we'll taking a question answers round. Okay, so let's get started with this. So the first question arises: why analytics is so important? So everyone might be thinking, everyone is talking about analytics nowadays, but the question is why it is so important. Why we are doing so much analytics, and why it is required. To answer that question, this answer to this question is simple. Like we have so much data present nowadays. Like every second there is 50,000 gigabytes of data being produced, and 70% of that data is from your customer itself. So the first reason for that is customer data explosion. So there's so much data around. So that is the reason that you want the analytics for. So that is the main reason. You need to identify what your customer wants, what your customer is utilizing your data. So how the data is being utilized by your customer, so that you can predict, so that you can stay customer focused. So that is the one of the most important reason, like why analytics is required. The second reason why analytics is required is because there is so much gap in the how much customer data is present and how much you are already data is been analyzed. So almost 99% of your data is not analyzed. 99% of your customer data is not analyzed at all. Only 1% of customer data is analyzed. So that is the reason why analytics is required. That is the second most important reason, like why analytics is required. Because see, your customer is producing a lot of data. Like manual interpretation of your data is not possible. So that's why analytics is most important here. So that is the second reason why analytics is required. And see, in today's world, we have the intelligent experience, which can after analyzing your data. Like how analytics works is after analyzing your data, it provides you the best result. It provides you the actionable item so that you can stay focused on your customer. So that you can remain outcome focused and you get the outcome focus. So you should have that intelligent experience. So that's why analytics is so much important. And you get the complete descriptive knowledge around your customer. And your system, your program should be intelligent enough to provide you best recommendations for your customer. So that's why analytics is required. And that is where Salesforce and Einstein Analytics has done their job. So what they do is they connect the data from different outcomes. They have a connected data sources. You can bring the data from any source. They have interactive view. So it's already there. So Salesforce Einstein Analytics makes the complete AI-driven analytics platform. They have the intelligent experience that can help your sales people increase your sales, that can help your customer experience, improve your customer experience so that you can remain on the customer, more focused on your customer outcomes, and you can predict your business outcomes. So Salesforce Einstein Analytics helps you share your insights of your business, and with nothing, just clicks, and you can configure your cloud. It's all everything is there. And that's what we are going to talk about today, like how Salesforce Einstein Analytics is present in different clouds, and it's all there on the back end. You just need to configure according to what cloud you are using and how you are utilizing. And we'll talk about like how it's very much useful in different clouds. Salesforce Einstein Analytics has done everything, whether it's Sales Cloud, whether it's Service Cloud, whether it's Community Cloud, whether it's Marketing Cloud. So you talk about that. So what Salesforce has done is it has created a layer of an Einstein Analytics between the main database and between your cloud. So it is embedded everywhere, and they are having every like AI-driven platform. They are having everything related to whatever cloud you are using, so that you can find, or you can approach your different. You can utilize your different clouds with the recommendations, with your best recommendations. So let's talk about different clouds, how Salesforce Einstein is present. So Salesforce Einstein is present in Sales Cloud, it's present in Community Cloud, it's present in Service Cloud, App Cloud, Commerce Cloud, and Marketing Cloud. So any cloud. Nowadays, we recently, like Salesforce has launched the Manufacturing Cloud and the Health Cloud. So these are the recent clouds that Salesforce has introduced. But the core thing is, like, Salesforce has created a layer of an Einstein Analytics where, like, whether they are scaling their clouds, whether they are introducing new clouds, the Einstein will be present, and it will be providing you the best actions, best recommendations according to your cloud. So if it's a Sales Cloud, it will be present around lead capturing, opportunities, activities, all the objects or all the things related to your Sales Cloud. If it's a Service Cloud, it will be around cases, and we'll talk about more in details when we go further into this slide. So let's go to the next. So let's talk about Sales Cloud. So as we all know that, like, Sales Cloud Einstein is what Sales Cloud is related to. Before I go to the Sales Cloud Einstein, what Sales Cloud in Salesforce is. Sales Cloud is nothing just like capturing lead, converting the lead to an opportunity, creating an account, and tracking the activities of your salesperson. So Sales Cloud is more, it's all related to lead, account, opportunities, activities, and orders, and all those things. So how Sales Cloud Einstein can help you in that is they have like Einstein lead scoring. So what Einstein lead scoring is, it helps you focus on highest value of lead. So depending upon how your lead is coming, like how your lead is responding, So let's suppose you have run a campaign, and from a campaign you got a lead into your Salesforce. So how your customers are like viewing your campaigns on the email, they are viewing, how many times they have viewed the email, whether they have clicked on any links. So all those things has been present, all those things has been implemented in Salesforce lead scoring. So Salesforce lead scoring is according to the actions that your customers are taking, the lead is being scored, and the activities your customers are doing, the lead is given a score according to that. And we'll talk about more details into next slide. So lead scoring is how your lead is doing an action on that. It provides the score to that lead and gives you the lead according to that score, so that you can focus on those leads which are more important, rather than focusing on those which are not more important, or which are not interacting with your campaigns or the emails that you're sending out. So Einstein lead scoring is all about that. Similarly, in opportunity, Einstein opportunity insights is like how your opportunities are getting close, like how your opportunities, again, the activities around opportunities, what's the activities are performed. So it helps you forecast the results of conversion of an opportunity to a closed one, so that you can stay focused. It provides you whether like the phone number is valid. So on the right side of my screen you can see, so on the right side you can see like Einstein is providing whether the phone number is valid, whether it's a what's the role of a person whom you are talking, it's a director or not. So according to the data that is present over the cloud, that is present on different sources, so it tries to capture the data as much as possible for your opportunity, so that you can stay focused. So it helps you predict that on the basis of the previous data as well. So when we talk about Einstein opportunity insights, so how it can help you? It can help you on the basis of the previous products that this opportunity, similar opportunity with related to this domain, or like related to this designation. It helps you provide that insights. What's the probability of conversion of this opportunity according to the activities on that opportunity? So it's all there, and on Einstein opportunity insights helps to provide the insights of that opportunity, so that you can reduce your forecast risk is reduced automatically, and you get the best forecast. You get the best forecast according to what you are expecting. So let's talk about Einstein account insights. So Einstein account insight is like you can get basically you can discover the key development of your business impacting your customers. So that's about like Einstein account insights. So your accounts, like how it gives you details about these accounts, like sorry. So it gives you like how your account is performing, what like how your account is performing, like how your accounts business is happening, and so that you like your how your customers are being impacted according to the business. And Einstein activity capture is all about like you get the basically updates on the basis of like the activity that has been captured according to that. So as I given you the example of the email, so how your customers are performing on like how many times they have opened the email, how many on which links they have clicked on. So you get all those things, like how many all those details of the data and the recommendations. So Einstein Analytics does that job. It analyzes the data, it analyzes your activity, so that you can focus more time on selling, rather than you focus on analyzing your data yourself, like how many times your customers are opening and all those things. You can focus more on your customers or more on your selling. So as I mentioned previously about the lead scoring, so how does the lead scoring in Salesforce Einstein Analytics work is according to the different uh, according to the different actions, or according to the different actions that your lead is doing, it has provided a score. So for example, you have run the campaign. So if your campaign is running, and so depending upon the links in the campaign, uh, you have a page previews, you have a site search, you have a downloads, you have email actions, you have a webinar. Okay, so that lead that you have in your system, so how many times they have previewed the page that is present in your email campaign, how many times they have searched through your site, and how many times they have downloaded from the link that is present. So according to the different actions of the lead, it has provided a score. So if someone is previewing your page, it adds to 25 points. And if someone is searching through your site and exploring more information on the link that you have sent on the campaign, it sorry, it gives you, it adds 100 points, because this means, like, if someone is exploring more through that site, it simply means they are more interested in knowing your product. So that lead is more important as compared to someone has gone and just simply downloaded that, or simply preview that. So that's how the lead scoring in Salesforce works. Similarly, if someone is viewing your webinars that you have sent out on a campaign, and they are learning more about your product, so that means that lead is more important. So that's why the lead score is increased by plus 45. So that's how lead scoring in Salesforce is implemented, so that you can focus more on your leads and more on your leads that are more important, or uh, that are more interested, rather than going into the leads which might not have opened the link at all, which might have not previewed a link, which might not have searched through your site. So that so you can focus more on the leads which are more interested, and that is a high chance of conversion. Okay, so that's how Sales Cloud lead scoring in Sales Cloud Einstein works. Next comes service. So nowadays, with the fifth revolution of industry, like, everyone has a very less time, right? So if we in a service, if we don't we are not able to provide a good service, like, we keep on asking the questions, even if we have all the data of customer, like this customer. So let's say I make a call to a call center, and I wanted to know about my data plans. Okay, so when I make a call, if my uh, if my network provider does not have enough information about me, and they ask me, like, whom I am speaking to, can you put on some time so that I can get you data information, or so that I can get your information. And, like, rather than like they keep me asking that question, like, how can I help you today? So how this has improved now, although we don't listen these questions a lot nowadays when we make a call to data center, what happens is they have a caller, they have embedded a call center where they ask the questions, right? Okay, you want to talk to your data provider, you want to talk about, know more about your data plans, select this option, select that option. So beforehand, they try to get as much as information. Accordingly, they transfer our call to that specialist, right? So delivering a great service is very much difficult this time. So that's how they are trying to bring the best experience to the customer, so that once they pick up the phone, they can directly tell me about the plans that are available. So I get the best experience, or best exposure, rather than me answering the question and me getting frustrated, right? So providing a best service is very much equal. If we don't analyze the data, if we don't analyze the data that is already present everywhere, but the clouds, if they don't analyze, okay, I'm very much interested in getting the sports services of my data. So accordingly, so they can sell their services, they can sell their plans if they know like how I'm interacting, or how like from last 3, 4, 5 plans I'm buying that sports services. If they don't have that, so I may not get the best experience. But if they analyze my data properly, they will be able to give me best service, and I do not have to like make a call every time. So in Salesforce, we have Service Cloud Einstein, which which helps your which helps your customers to get the best services. And how that is present is, there is an Einstein case classification, there is a Einstein recommended macros, and there is a omni-channel routing and supervisor. So what does that means is, on a case, since everyone we know like Service Cloud is all about the cases, right? Handling your case, or like any problem your customers are getting, they are like they are raising a case, they are trying to get the help, right? So automatically the case can be classified so that it goes to the right department. The previous example that I gave, so it was all about like I'm raising a case that I want a data plan. So in Salesforce also, like what happens is, if I want a support, when I like Einstein case classification will be assigning my case to that particular department, team, or a department or a team, so that my specialist can get me the answer, and issues get resolved faster. So that's how Einstein case classification is. So Einstein case classification is basically it assigns the right resource, right specialist to the right case, so that issues can be resolved, and best services can be provided. That's how case classification will work. Similarly, Einstein recommended macros are nothing, just the automated actions. So you click on the button, automatically the email will be seen, or the macros are the predefined actions, whatever you want to do. So Einstein recommended macros are according to your whatever cases are there, or like whatever uh, previous uh, whatever previous actions, or sorry, Einstein recommended macros are basically it recommends you the best classification or the best macros which are related to your case, so that you can action on focusing, you can focus more on customer issues, and you can increase the agent productivity. So for example, my agents will get the, okay, you need to send the email, like automated emails to your customer, like your case has been worked upon, and this is the we are working on your case, and we're trying to resolve this as soon as possible. So that's how like recommended macros will provide, uh, it will recommend the macros according to the case or the time it's taking. Similarly, omni-channel routing and supervisor is it's routing the case or to the right agent, so that adjustment can be made in the real time with a full operational view. So that's how Service Cloud Einstein is present, and so that you can provide the best service to your customers. Let's move on to the Marketing Cloud Einstein. So marketing is getting smarter with Einstein. How? You can get the predictive scoring, you can get the predictive recommendation, you can have a send time optimization, Einstein social insight, way for B2B marketing. So how marketing is getting smarter is, so let me explain this with an example. So what happens is, everyone, we you might have used Amazon, right? So what happens on Amazon is, when you try to search through particular item. So for example, I'm looking for a phone, right? I want to buy a phone. I search on the Amazon. What happens is, next time I I do Google for something else, and I start getting the recommendations, right? On the Facebook. Let's suppose I'm running a Facebook ad. I'm using the Facebook. On Facebook, you start seeing the uh, phone recommendations, right? Or if you are vice versa, let's take an example. On your Facebook, on social platform, you can get those insights. So how your customers are interacting with the how your customers are interacting on the social platform, how your customers. So for example, I post something on the social platform, like, on this Diwali I will be buying smartphone, right? So I start getting the recommendation. So how that is done? So that is how marketing is getting smarter. So on the Marketing Cloud, what happens is, it provides you the recommendation according to how your customers are interacting. The example that I gave for Amazon, so it analyzes your data, and accordingly it starts giving the ad on the social platform, on the social insights. It predict it predict sorry, it predicts your customer behavior, and give you score according to that. So let's talk about, like, I am associated with insurance domain, and I am no let's talk about, I want to buy a policy, right? So how predictive scoring works is, it will if I go to any website, for example, we have Policy Bazaar in India, where we have that provides you the different types of insurance that are available from different companies. So if I try searching out for health insurance, that what happens in their database, they will score me as, like, I'm interested in health insurance, right? And according to the score, like, what happens is, they will provide me a score because I have searched on that. So they add me as a lead on that score, and they start marketing on that basis. So that data is being utilized by different platforms, so that a predictive scoring can be done. Okay, there is a high chance of conversion of this type of lead because they have searched on that uh, website on Policy Bazaar. So they provide the predictive scoring, and it provides you the predictive recommendations. So that is the high chance of conversion. And similarly, the example I gave you for the social platform, on social platform also, like, how I'm interacting, how your customers are interacting with the social platform, it provides and do the marketing in a smarter way. And in the similar way, Salesforce does. So Salesforce marketing is nothing like, depending upon your customer behavior, it does the predictive scoring, it does the predictive recommendation, and it provides you the best marketing experience with your customer. Okay, now let's talk about the app Cloud Einstein. So app Cloud Einstein is, when developing an app on an app exchange, like, developing an app on app exchange is not a small task. It's not a very small task. It takes you time. So building an app is a very challenging task in itself. But if you want to embed the Einstein into that app, it's very easy, because everything is already embedded on that experience. In App Cloud, Einstein is already present there. So you just need to drag and drop the AI into your Lightning or your Force.com apps. Because as I mentioned initially, it's like, Einstein is a layer which is present between your cloud, between your database, and your whatever cloud you are using. So there are reusable components that are present, that are AI built already, which helps you embed that features into your app cloud so that you can use the app cloud Einstein and you can embed the customized intelligence in every app that you build with my Einstein. So that is what app cloud is all about. So building app is challenging, but building an app with Einstein or bringing an Einstein into the app is very easy, because you just need to drag and drop your AI components into your Lightning or your Force.com apps. And you, other than not only that thing, you can also get the prediction IO into Heroku integration. You can get the predictive vision services so that your app is AI enabled app and it's not a simple app. So app cloud is all about, like, when you are building a solution on app exchange, you can utilize the app cloud to embed the AI experience into your app, whether it's related to sales cloud, whether it's related to service cloud, or whether your app is related to marketing cloud. So with app cloud, you can reuse the existing components of a Einstein into your app cloud Einstein. Okay. Commerce cloud. So commerce cloud Einstein is like the example that I gave of Amazon. So predicting the behavior of your customers. So you get the Einstein product recommendations, and you get the Einstein commerce insight. You get the Einstein predictive sort. So what all this is about? So commerce cloud, we have B2B and B2C commerce cloud in Salesforce. So when you have B2C, so business to customer, right? So what happens is, according to your customer's behavior, right? So if I am related to insurance domain already, I'm interested in buying the policy or the products that are related to policy. So how Einstein Commerce Cloud helps is you get the products related to your domain. Then it second step is you get the product or bundle or the predictive sorting according to your previous behavior. So if I have bought a health cloud, a health insurance for my customers or for my company, so if I am a returning customer, there may be very much high chances, like if I am returning after a year on a commerce cloud side, it will help me predict, like I might be interested in renewing that insurance for my company, right? So for health insurance, it may be very high chance that I am interested in renewing that health insurance for my employees. So that's how Einstein Commerce Cloud helps. It helps you predict the behavior, and it helps you predict the products that your customer might be interested in, so that you can focus on upselling or selling your customers more on the products that they are interested, rather than trying to find the question. You, you will get one step ahead from your customers if you start analyzing the data or start analyzing. So rather than you doing manually, so Commerce Cloud Einstein can help you get the products predictions of the products that your customer might be interested in by utilizing Einstein product recommendations according to the customer domain, by giving you commerce insights, like what previous products that they have bought and what they are mostly doing the transactions, and it sorts the product according to which are high likely to be bought or renewed by your customers. So that's how Commerce Cloud Einstein works. Next, let's talk about Community Cloud Einstein. So community, as we all know, community is related to the customers, like a portal which is related to your customers, right? So when customers are interacting with your org or with your company, so community is especially for your customers or your partners. So how Salesforce has brought Community Cloud Einstein is, it provides you the Einstein recommendations so that customer can serve themselves. And what does that mean is, for example, I'm a customer and I'm let's take an example, a similar example that we talk about. Uh, in my org, I have in my company, I have different customers, and one of my customers is interested in buying product A, and they want to. So let's say I'm a electronics company and I'm selling washing machines, right? And my customer has brought washing machine A, right? So since my customers have bought washing machine A, since I have that data in my system already, in my client already, so how Community Cloud Einstein can help is it will provide all the demo videos, it will provide the links automatically, provide the recommendations, like here are the demo videos of your how you can utilize your washing machine, how you can utilize rest of your washing machine. So on the customer community side, my customer will start getting the Einstein recommendation or the feed insights, or the experts, like who is the experts team to connect to for that washing machine, right? So, or if i'm if I'm trying to search like how does this washing machine work, so the results that are appearing will appear according to the products that my customers are having. So that's how Community Cloud Einstein works. It provides the recommendation, it provides the feed insights, it provides the feed search according to uh, my customer is related to, and it helps it helps me, my customers, to connect to the expert who are related to that washing machine product, right? Rather than they are connected to the microwave team or any other AC team. So they will get the experts recommendation or the experts connected to that. So that's how we are bringing the intelligent experience on the Community Cloud. So Salesforce has a Community Cloud Einstein, which brings the intelligent experience to your customer, so that they can connect to the right expert, or they get the right recommendations according to the uh, product they are related to. So that's how Community Cloud Einstein is implemented. So that's all different clouds. In different clouds, uh, how Salesforce has implemented in different cloud, or have different features in different clouds. Let's talk about a demo quickly, and like how you can get a trial of this. So on my screen, you can see a link which can help you analyze or get an idea how Salesforce, like you can get a 30-day trial of this org, where you can utilize the feature how Salesforce has implemented in different cloud all these features. So I have already signed up, and I will show you a quick view of that. So you can see on my screen. So this is the analytics studio, and this is related to like how many about my sales team. Okay, so different. I have different sales team members, and you can see like how many calls they are taking, how many replies, like it's the activity details of my complete org, where it's showing like how many emails has been replied, and how many high priority emails are there, or normal priority emails have been closed, how many events are present, and I can filter that according to like activity honor if I want to see a specific person activity details, and I can get all the results. Okay, there are 17 events due this week, 12 are complete, 5 are open, and not only this, I can get all the activities, and I can filter that on different account level. So according to different accounts, so if I want to see activity on particular account, I can get an idea on that. So this is very powerful, which can give you a good overview what's happening into your org. So Analytics Studio helps you give like what's happening inside the Salesforce. in different like activities or whatever cloud you are using. It's whether it's related to how many cases has been closed, so you can get you can create your own uh, dashboards or own reports, and you can get an overview of that, and you can have filters created, and according to that what activities has been done, I can get the details also below. So this is very powerful, and I can save that, and I can subscribe to that, so that I can get notifications on this one. So just go ahead, you will see this form opening up once you click on this link, and you can fill up that form, and you can start utilizing yourself, like how does that happens, or how Salesforce is doing utilizing or showing you in different clouds. Now the question arises, what are the best business reasons that you should implement the Salesforce Einstein Analytics? Now you are aware of features of different clouds. Okay. Now, what are the reasons? Like we know, like okay, we have all these features in different clouds, whether it's Sales Cloud, whether it's Service Cloud, whether it's a Marketing Cloud. So whatever cloud we are using, you know, like there are certain features of Einstein Analytics. But the question is, why do you should implement this Salesforce Einstein Analytics into your business? The very first reason is you get the complete customer view. So you get the complete customer picture, how your customers are interacting with your products, or whether it's activities, whether it's a new lead. So you get the complete customer view in the complete customer 360 view, I can say. Then the second most important reason is you get the recommendations, and you get the best interactive actions. So not only the recommendations you get, but you also get the best actions that you can perform. From with Salesforce Einstein Analytics, it also provides you the best recommended actions you should take, so that uh, it helps your customer, and you focus more on your business rather than focusing on solving the issues. Third most important reason is you get the interactive dashboards and the reports, not only internally but using the external data as well. You can interact, you can get the external, connect with your external data by importing that external data into the Salesforce, and you can get the interactive dashboards and the reports using Salesforce Einstein Analytics. And the fourth and the most important reason is you get the beautiful and the mobile applications of this. Like not only on the desktop version, you get the mobile applications embedded with Salesforce Einstein Analytics. So Salesforce One is already present, and you can use that mobile application, which is having Salesforce Einstein Analytics on their own. So as I mentioned, since Salesforce Einstein Analytics is a layer, so this layer is present whether you are working on the desktop version or browser, or whether you are utilizing via Salesforce One app, you will get the Einstein Analytics on your mobile as well. So these are the most important reasons why you should implement Salesforce Einstein Analytics. So let us quickly see a small demo video of our overview, like how Salesforce Analytics works.
Your customers are generating more data than ever before. What if you could transform the way your company collects, analyzes, and distributes this critical business data, taking your CRM, ERP, and other silos of data and unifying it into a single view, so you could begin to have conversations that improve your customers' entire experience? Salesforce Analytics Cloud revolutionizes the way you understand and refine new strategies around your business. Finally, sales, service, marketing, even back office teams get immediate insights without the need to log IT requests, helping them ask the right questions that uncover new opportunities to connect with customers, like which sales channels are performing best in each country, across each product, across each rep, how marketing pipeline is trending over time, Our repeat purchases are related to customer satisfaction, where case history and product usage data improve product design gaps. Now, users get personalized self-service analytics with rapid and responsive filtering, visualization, drill downs into every nuance, and a way to take immediate action, like triggering a campaign. It's powered by a new innovative Wave technology, and since it's built on the Salesforce One platform, it's cloud scale, secure, trusted, instantly mobile, and up and running within days. And it's extensible through an ecosystem of pre-integrated data sources in the App Store. Telling the big story about your big data has never been easier. Drive your company's own data revolution with the Salesforce Analytics Cloud.
Okay, so just concluding of Salesforce Einstein Analytics. So that video was also telling like how it has been embedded into different clouds, and it's having powerful like you can utilize our mobile devices you can use, and you can on the marketing prints you can see, and like it can help your performance of your sales team with seamless and actionable data insights, and it can help you take smart decisions. And Salesforce Einstein Analytics is like you get the personalized customer experience, you connect more with your customers, and it helps your business to engage more with your customers, and you can stay customer focused so that your customers get most out of your product, you get most out of your uh, CRM, and it helps you take the best decisions. So that's all about Salesforce Einstein Analytics. Now we'll open the round for the questions. Yeah.
Thank you, Sachin. I had a couple questions that I think a lot of people have about Salesforce Analytics and how it fits into the rest of Salesforce. The first one is, as you know, Salesforce acquired Tableau, and it seems like Salesforce Analytics is more focused towards the, basically the Sales Cloud, and Tableau can pretty much analyze, based on data stored in a lot of other places. How do you think those two are going to play together as time goes by?
Yeah, so see, Tabula was specifically only for reporting or getting the complex reports out of your data, right? But Salesforce Einstein Analytics is more about, it's also related to data and getting the reports out of your data and getting not only to data, it also provides you the best recommended action. That is first thing. And second, since Salesforce has bought Tabula already, so what they are going to do is they are going to combine the features or like the best features of Tabula and the Salesforce. So not only you get the reports, not only you get the best reports out of that, but you also get the recommended actions, and that is going to be very powerful. So it's like they specializes in a particular thing, which is a reporting feature which helps you provide the reports. But Salesforce Einstein is more about, as the word suggests, it's smart actions, best recommended actions. And since they have bought that, so it's going to be a very powerful thing that they are going to bring.
If you're doing, so with Sales Cloud or any cloud that you have, sometimes you have data from outside that you want to bring in and include in your analytics. Is that possible with Einstein Analytics?
Yes. In Analytics Studio, there is an option where you can bring your data, and like I'm not 100%, but sure, but that is like how I have seen, like you can bring your data, and it's not only like you can analyze your data within your org, but you can import different data sources, and you can get the analytics of that data sources. So there is a possibility in Analytics Cloud.
Great. Well, thank you so much for introducing us to Salesforce Einstein Analytics and covering each of the different clouds and how Einstein works there. Appreciate your time. Appreciate you participating in our conference. And we will definitely be posting your presentation along with the video so that others can see it and go through it. And again, thank you for your time, and I hope that wish you success in the future.
Thank you so much, Leonard. Thanks a lot. Thank you everyone for joining and taking your time and listening to this session and all. Thanks so much, and thank you to our client sponsors as well. Thanks a lot everyone who is sponsoring this event.
Great.
So, thank you.